In this video, we're going to be looking at flame tests. Some metal ions can be identified by carrying out a flame test. You must know how to carry out a flame test and give the results for specific cations. First, dip the loop of an unreactive metal wire such as platinum into dilute hydrochloric acid. Then place the loop into a blue flame. This will remove any unwanted substances from it, decontaminating it. Next, place a loop into a solid sample containing the metal ions, and again place the loop into a blue flame where you should be able to observe a colour. Different metal ions will produce different coloured flames. Lithium ions will produce a crimson flame, potassium ions a lilac flame, sodium ions a yellow flame, copper ions a green flame, and calcium ions an orange-red flame. Other ions will produce coloured flames, but these are the 5 that you need to know for this specification. This exam question is based around a label that appears on food containing low sodium salt, shown here. Part A of this question asks you to describe the procedure for carrying out a flame test and is worth 4 marks. It is best to do your answer for this kind of question in bullet points, outlining each of the steps involved. The first step is to dip the loop of an unreactive metal wire into dilute acid. You could also say a nichrome or platinum wire. Then you would place it into the blue Bunsen burner flame. The third mark is awarded for explaining why these 2 steps are done, which is to decontaminate the loop. Finally, the loop is dipped into the sample and placed into a blue Bunsen burner flame. Make sure that you say a blue flame is used in marks 2 and 4, as a yellow flame is not hot enough and might mask the colours given by some cations. Part B asks for the results of the flame test for the sodium and potassium ions present in the low sodium salt. Notice that the question is only worth 1 mark, so both colours must be correct to score this. Sodium ions produce a yellow flame and potassium ions a lilac flame. This will score you 1 mark. Part C asks you to suggest why it is difficult to identify potassium ions when sodium ions are present. The use of the command word suggest means you might not have covered this specifically, but need to apply the knowledge you have of this topic to this particular question. The answer is that the lilac colour of the potassium ions would be masked by that of the yellow sodium ions. The sodium colour being brighter, or that the colours are mixed, would also score the mark. As you can see from Part B of this question, it's really important that you learn all of the flame colours so that you don't have to guess and potentially lose marks. To summarise, some cations can be identified from the colour of the flame they produce. You should be able to recall the flame colour for lithium, copper, sodium, potassium and calcium ions and describe how to carry out a flame test. Don't forget to check out all our other fantastic revision resources here at Save My Exams.